Tokyo is a city that's constantly evolving, from the newest skyscrapers reshaping its skyline to the youth culture trends influencing fashion and music. I'm going to be exploring two very different Tokyo neighbourhoods, and I'm keen to discover the city's unique combination of tradition and modernity. First stop is bustling Shibuya in the heart of Tokyo. With its mesmerising neon billboards, it's a hub of fashion and youth pop culture.
So as soon as the lights change to green, we get 45 seconds to walk across. And I'm told the secret is to say, following the person right in front of you to copy their pace, which seems to be working so far.
Shibuya's famous scramble crossing has become a symbol of modern-day Tokyo. Up to 3,000 people can cross in 5 different directions.
Well, that was quite an experience, but I would say a little bit like Tokyo itself. It looks frantic and hectic, but there's a certain order to it, and it just works very well.
Shibuya wasn't always this built up, starting out as a small suburban railway stop. Back in the 1920s, a loyal dog captured the heart of the nation. Hachiko would wait every day to greet his master at Shibuya Station. When his owner died, he continued to wait for the next 9 years. A statue was built to commemorate Hachiko. It's now a popular meeting place, and I'm here to see Kenji Ichi, a professor and expert on Shibuya's history and redevelopment.
After World War II, when the Japanese economy started to grow, houses became big buildings and roads were paved over and nature was ignored. Now, as you can see, there's a river again. Before, the train tracks covered where the river is.
The area around Tokyo's most iconic station is undergoing a massive transformation, with new, even taller skyscrapers appearing, and by 2027 will be linked by passageways several floors underground.
The changes here in Shibuya reflect how Japanese society itself has changed, and this development allows us to predict what Japan's future will look like.
I'm heading now to Shimokitazawa, which is just 5 minutes away on this express train, but it's a world away from the high-rise buildings and busy pace of life of Shibuya.
Shimokitazawa was once a farming village. After World War II, it became the city's largest black market. Then, in the 1970s, it was a place for counterculture and hippies. Today, it's kept its unique identity and is known for its vintage shops and bohemian feel. Masao Tsubaki opened his record shop in 1982, drawing in vinyl lovers from around the world.
When I was a little boy, I grew up in Shimo. It was quiet compared to now, but it always have a lot of shoppers here, housewives, because this town was known to have a lot of nice stores who sell things cheap.
So what would you say then? What captures the spirit of Shimokita?
People are nice. A lot of bars have regular customers, so if you're living around having a hard time, you know, go see those places. That makes you feel at home.
Once a well-kept secret, Shimokitazawa is increasingly popular with foreigners. Charlotte's originally from the UK and has been living here for the last 6 years.
It's really exciting because there's always new shops popping up here and there, so it's nice to come out and to see, like, there's always something new to go and see or somewhere new to go to, so...
Never get bored.
No, exactly, yeah.
And do you find people are friendly here?
Really friendly here. I think because especially Shimokita has that small town feel, so everyone's really welcoming. Like, you can go in the local Japanese restaurants and they're really happy to have you in here. It's a really nice place for people to come and you can experience a bit of Japanese culture.
What struck me during my time here is how the ultra-modern and an older Japan can exist just a few minutes apart. And that as Tokyo innovates its way into the future, the same spirit and creativity that transformed it into the metropolis it is today remain.